I warned you. I warned you. If you allow Messi into Trumperica in the MLS, he will Korean barbecue, lubricate, and colonize the damn league. He's going, look, we knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. Like, we knew that Messi, based on just how good he is, what he can do, his effectiveness, his high level of Teshinsky, that he was going to come and test to you what isn't a very good league. So like, if you do the math, level low, super high level player, one of the highest level players we've seen, we know what the result of the equation is going to be. We know what the result of the equation is going to be. So I'm not surprised at what he's done, but we still need to realize that this is a 38-year-old. And we know what happened when the likes of a Lampard, Gerrard, and Ibra came to this league. They didn't do what this guy did. And this is what's got to be very key. With a much weaker team. This isn't LA Galaxy, bro. This isn't New York Red Bulls. This is Tommy Vercetti FC. Okay, this is Miami Vice FC. So to do this with Tommy Vercetti FC that was just founded last week, puts into context. So again, I told you guys, I'm not a stats guy, but as much as I'm not a stats guy, we should actually look into, because the stats here are actually quite interesting. So where we're going now. So let's look at this right now. Here we are. So there we go. Boom, there we go. So 29 Gs. That's the first we have to look at there. He comes in as a 38-year-old and drops 29 Gs. Again, I don't really look at our rating, that's crazy. And 16 assists. That's pretty amazing. So he basically to come in as a 38-year-old and literally just give you a quiet, silent double is insane. But when we now look at XG and XA, it's actually going to put it into context, because I think this guy actually outperformed his XG and XA. So to roll in the shout out to your boy, and there's Drea, but to roll in there and say, you know what, I'm going to come in with a 45 GA. It's insane. And again, so let's just say, oh, I got 45 GA. Cool. So how many goals did you score? Oh yeah, I scored 40 goals and I had 5 assists, or 39 goals and 6 assists. I'm like, then there's no point in saying it. GA only works if there's a nice spread between your goals and your assists. So when a guy says 45 GA, I'm like, okay. Oh, 29 goals, 16 assists. I'm like, that's impressive. So that's much more impressive than 39 goals and 6 assists, or 40 goals and 5 assists. I'm like, okay, then just give me the amount of goals you scored, because your goals far outweigh your assists. So there's no point in saying GA. GA only works if it's a good balance, like Henry in that double season that he did. So 29 goals and 16 assists. That is a great offensive display. Hence why he's scoring goals, but he's creating. Some guys, Haaland, they only score. Some guys, like the Zil, they only create. But this is a guy, for most of his career, he's been G'ing up, scoring those goals, and he's been assisting. But this is where things get interesting. So let me cancel that. And there we go. So if we look, so if we look here, so goals per 90 minutes. So the key thing here is, so his XG is 21.9. So he got 29 goals and got a 21.9. So his expected goals was 21.9. Let's just round that up to 22. So he outperformed his XG by 7. So put it in this way, some of the goals he scored were insane goals that we're not expected to score. Because again, XG is, oh no, you should score that goal. It's a 1v1. It's you and the keeper. It's an open goal. It's up. You should score. So to outperform it by 7 is super impressive. That is super impressive. What's on target there? Another impressive thing there as well, bro. 29 big chances created. I mean, that's insane. So again, it's almost like this is almost that's why I call it the Zill complex. I call it the Zill complex. And what is the Zill complex? The Zill complex is Ozil would have broken the assist record if Giroud wasn't striker. If Ozil was creating for an Henry or an Anelka or for a Van Persie, he would have broken the assist record very easily. So you see to tell that, let's be real, Messi is playing with part-timers, fruit sellers. Like he's playing with guys who sell fruits for a living. So when you're playing with guys who sell fruits for a living, there's only so many goals you can do, because all you can do is create, because Messi can't score all those goals. So if you look at those, what was it? I think was it 16 assists he got? So when you look at those 16 assists he got, if he had better finishers or a racist cannibal who actually still had his knees, that would have probably been 20-something assists. If you think about it, it would have probably been about 20 assists or something if he had that. So if you even move on right now, hold on, let's cancel this. Cancel, my friend. Sorry, cancel again. So, there we go. So expected assists. All that. Expected assists per night. So first of all, he's leading the goal scorer and expected assists. So if you look even here, so his expected assists was let's make that below, was 14.5. So again, he outperformed that by, you could just say like 20 or something, because he got 16. So what is impressive is, because to come under your expected goals or assists, you're not doing so well. To meet them, okay, you're doing what you're doing. To outperform them, that is even much more impressive. So in both instances, again, I told you this was the issue when you're bringing in a guy like Leo Messi into Major League Soccer. If you bring a Leo Messi to Major League Soccer, you're going to see a situation where he's outperforming his goals and assists, and that's his 29 goals, and that's 16 assists. So you just think to yourself that if he actually had a team of actually quality players who knew how to play, like if you put in, like, I think it's the Seattle Sounders team. Shout out to, so if he was playing for Grunge FC, who have better players than some of Chelsea FC, he would have, Grunge FC would have won every single trophy in the MLS, man. So I just think that, look, man, it's super impressive by the guy. Because again, now people come and just say, well, it is a bombers league. It is a bombers league, and you could say that, but still, it's 38. It's 38, and it's 29 goals. It's 38, and it's 16 assists, which, keep in mind, your assist depends on your finisher. Your assist depends on your finisher. This should have probably been about 20-something. So he should have probably done 20-20, because if he had better finishers or better players on his team, they should have really been in his 20s, man. So suffice to say, and again, I hate bringing this up. Hold on, where's the thing? I hate bringing this up. Suffice to say, and this is what I'm trying to say, guys, why did you ever compare these two guys? Give me a Neymar. Give me Maradona. Give me a Nazario. Give me a Dino. Give me a Z. Okay, like those are the guys that's who I want Messi to be talking about. So Messi, Neymar, Messi, Maradona, Messi, Pele, Messi, Zidane, Messi, Bergkamp, those dudes. Cristiano was a goal scorer, and he's been mainly a goal scorer for most of his career. This is football. Goal scoring is part of football. So is dribbling. So is passing. So is creating. So is playmaking. those are all parts of playing. And as an offensive player, because again, I've always said that the most complete football player of all time is Franz Beckenbauer, who was amazing as every aspect of the game for the outfield player. Tackling, marking, could play all the positions, could score, could take free kicks. Franz Beckenbauer is the most complete football player of all time. There's never been a player who's been able to do every single aspect for an outfield player as well as Franz Beckenbauer. But in terms of an offensive player, bro, like, it's stupid. And the fact that he's still doing this, aged 38, shows you how crazy he is in terms of what he's doing: goal scoring, assisting, and chance creation. You put him in that Saudi league. People say, oh, well, what about this? Put Messi in that Saudi league. He's doing something similar to this. Maybe it's not this degree. He's getting double figures in goals and assists. Okay, he won't get 29-16. I'll put money down he gets 2012. I'll put money down he gets 2012 or 22-12. I'll put or 22-13. He will still get double figures because a good player is a good player is a good player. The Saudi League may be of a higher quality than the MLS. It might be. But the Saudi League against any of the major leagues. And you put Messi in that Saudi League, he's getting double figures in goals and assists. So what I try to explain to people for all these years is compare the right players. Compare players on a similar level. On a similar footballing level. See, if you knew ball and you understood football, you would understand it. But no, people don't want to do this. So shout out to your boy. And the key thing is this. So will Messi's swan song and his final hurrah be saying what's up and going back to back on the World Cup? Or will his nemesis, one French turtle, say nah? It remains to be seen. Who allowed Messi to come into this freaking Major League Soccer, bro? Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.